Hello Amazon! This is a video review on the ALEKO ASPC001 2-inch Wi-Fi HD 1080p 12 megapixel sports waterproof digital camera. This is by ALEKO, and it is, again, a sports cam. And for anybody who likes to record what they're doing so they can catch that jump that they've been meaning to get, and they finally land it on video, they can actually do that with this. I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I'm going to take a look and see what we've got inside the box. So let's see here. We got a user manual. Got our USB cable, the most important part, the camera, which, just to show you real quick here how this opens, you push this forward and then it'll flip up. Give me a second. It takes two hands to do this, so there we go. So it'll flip up, that'll open, and then you can actually pull the camera right out. And they actually have a piece of plastic here to protect the lens. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. I don't need that on there anymore. And again, this is Wi-Fi, so you can have this stream right to a device. Live feed, those are always fun. Go ahead and lock that down here. There we go. You have your pivot capability here on your clip, and this is actually able to be tightened so it will lock in place, so that way if you hit a bump and you have a helmet on or something, it's not going to go forward like that. So we have your power button here in the front, which this is what's going to make it waterproof, this right here. You will actually have to take this out of the case in order to get to the plugs and in order to put the memory card in and out of this, just so you know. So you've got your power button here, and then you've got two buttons here on the side, which I'm going to pull this back out again so you can see. So you have your up and down arrows, and there's actually a speaker here, so when you are playing back videos on the camera, you can actually hear. So again, there's your power and mode button. There's the micro SD card slot, your USB slot, and your HD out slot. And then on the bottom, pull this off. This is where your rechargeable battery is. Go ahead and close that. So really simple. Oh, and then on the top you've got an OK button. So I don't have memory in here, but we're going to go ahead and turn it on. So it's got a red light on. So it's telling me no card. We know. Let's see. So you have your menu ability here. Sounds, power save, 3 minutes, screen save, 1. Nice. Let's see what we've got. They have slow motion, date stamp, you can change your white balance, you can change your video quality. There's sounds, TV output, language, TV out, light frequency, system, and format. Format's only going to be used to, say, format the drive, erase everything off of it if you don't need it anymore. So we're going to go back. Let's see. Oops. This is really neat. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. There we go. Oops. There we go. So to turn it off, you have to actually press and hold the power or mode button. I'm going to go ahead and put that back into its case, because that is where it belongs. It's home. Alright, now let's see what else we got in the box. So we've got some 3M tape. This is double-sided tape, and it's got a little bit of a foam padding in there. You have a wire braided lanyard and some zip ties, which is always handy because you can attach it to a helmet. Let's see, we've got some Velcro straps. Another item with some 3M tape on there. This is a clip. Here's another one. This one has a screw hole in there, so that way you can screw it in there like if it's on a stand. This is for like a handlebar or a pull. Screw that on there, and then it'll be able to go on there like this. We have another type of a clip. This is a different type of a mount. You do it like a sideways mount. What's this? This has looks like a viewer hole in it. So this you would have to take out of the case and put it in here. So that way it's mounted that way. And you actually have two ways to be able to screw this onto say like a tripod. And this is actually the right way. As you can see here, the light is bored out on this. This is pretty cool, man. So it pops out. Of course, we have our USB plug, so if you don't have an outlet that accepts a USB cable, you can bring this along with you. This is looks like it's supposed to be a screen protector. Fits the back perfectly. So I'm wondering. Nope. Ah, I see. You actually are given an extra back for the waterproof case, in case if something happens, it breaks off. And then you have all these different types of screw bits here to connect to the bottom of the case. Comes with its own microfiber cloth to keep the screen clean. As you can see, I've already gotten dirty. There we go. That nice and shiny again. Perfect. Put you back in here now that I got you clean again. Oops. Let's see, give me a second here, guys. I keep missing the clip. There we go. Let's see, we got a clip style, so this you could like attach to a book bag or something. I got another, these two, they look the same but they're not. This one is different orientations for the camera. And here's another one. So you have your upright, your side, and your a little bit longer of a side here. This one's a little bit longer. Ah, this comes with a lot. Hokey smokes, Batman. back in here. Okay, so they give you quite a lot in this little package here. Which, it's a wonder how they get it all in there. Because it is not exactly fitting for me. Put that back in. Make sure we'll keep this out. Excuse me. Alrighty. So those are all the different features that this comes with. Now, this camera actually has a 170-degree wide-angle lens. So while you're recording, you can actually get more than what your regular camera is going to typically get unless you have a specialized lens for it. This already has it on there. Again, it takes a micro SD chip. Let me see. You have a 2-inch screen on the back, and it is an LCD screen. It'll do up to 30 frames per second when you're recording in a 720p. It'll also do 60 frames per second in a movie format. And again, it's a 12 megapixel camera. You can also do it in lower formats. If you do it in a lower format, you are going to be able to fit more on your actual memory card, but doing it in a lower format, you're not going to have as high of a quality. But you can lower the formats from a 12 megapixel to an 8, to a 5, or a 2. And this will actually hold up to a 32 gigabyte memory card. The typical battery life on this is about 70 minutes. So, if you're going to be out in a long haul, having an hour and 10 minutes is a nice feature. But if you get a replacement battery or an extra battery, you can bring it with you with it fully charged. So that way, while you're on the go, you can pop that battery out. You saw how easy it was for me to pull that compartment out, put the new battery in, and start your video recording right over again. So this does actually have a processor in there. It's a SunPlus ASPC001, and it has a sensor in it as well. And going back to the lens, the 170 degree wide angle, it's actually a fisheye wide angle lens, to be precise. And this is actually pretty lightweight. It's not too heavy. So when you actually put this on your helmet, you're not going to feel like it's trying to pull you down to the floor. But yeah, man, this is a really nice camera. I can't wait to play with this. I might actually have to to go not skiing, well, water skiing for the first time, and record while I'm doing that, because I'm sure that's going to make it onto YouTube and be one funny video. So it's really easy to use. As you saw, I went through the menu functions pretty easily. You have the ability to change different formats, like I was saying before. And yeah, man, this is going to be a really fun item to play with. It being waterproof with this case on here is going to be nice, so I can get underwater shots. Or if I take a spill and end up underwater, you'll be able to see the constant rotation of me rolling around in the water. Anyway, guys, you can find this over on Amazon. It's actually sold by Best Price For You, made by ALEKO, A-L-E-K-O. And yeah, definitely go and check this out. This is a perfect gift for that person who loves to do extreme sports, or if you like to just kind of record what you're doing while you're on a nature hike, this would work too.